you were still back there doing something.
Okay, we just made it. We just made it to Houston. Big Houston. Hurston. Shout out Paul Wall, shout out Yonsei, shout out Meg, shout out Travis, shout out Big X to plug, bitch I'm from Texas. So behind me, all the way back there, that's where we're gonna see, shit, can you see it? That's where we're gonna see Zach Bryan tonight. Or yeah, let's get it.
Thank you so much for having us, Houston. We love it. You get so low, the city fires, knows you sitting on your shoulders, watching fireworks in the sky. Treats you like a how we feel out in Houston in this season. We got a downer. Make a path, guys. Right here in the front. Everyone drinking water this evening? I saw you in the green last night. Token poison kiss and kill us all. Your man's Trans Am and
Serve will be right with you. Ready to go?
I just hate to.
No, don't worry. There's no way we could finish this, and I just love my sides, like, so I've, like, obviously.
Oh, thank you. I'm like,
Here, have a
These
so
oxtail,
fine.
cheeseless grits, pork shank,
Just butter bun.
collard
I think
greens.
so, yeah.
Is it okay if I go under the
Oh,
bun?
yeah, for sure.
So we share it with our neighbors. All right. We just finished eating Lucille's. I'm sorry, I didn't have much to record. We were eating. It was a stupid good meal. Like stupid good. I mean, you saw from the video just now. We got a whole bunch of stuff. I forgot if I narrated or not, so I'll just say it again. So going from, we got braised oxtail. I got it over some Serrano grits. I got the grits without cheese, obviously, because I'm me. I don't eat cheese. And then the other main that we got was the pork shank. And then the two sides were cornbread and braised collard greens. And holy fuck, I mean, Janet's probably not gonna have much to say right now because she's so full that she's not having a good time. But
Not having fun anymore.
dude, that was one of the best meals that I've ever had. It was really, really good. And I mean, some of you guys watching this, you might be like, man, was it really that good? Like, you've probably had some nice fancy whatever, but I mean, there's a couple of things I need to point out here. So I like Southern food, right? You know that. Do you like Southern food a lot? Would you put it up there in terms of cuisine?
Not really.
Okay.
It's not my favorite.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely up there. I mean, I'm always looking for oxtail, especially like oxtail with some plantains and stuff like that. So that's the main reason why we chose this place. Any good oxtail place, I feel like, that is worth its salt. Is that the expression? Is that the expression?
Worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, pound for pound.
Dollar for dollar.
Yeah, I mean, any good place will have oxtail that's like fall off the bone, right? Okay, duh. But how good is to me, it's about like how much the flavor is embedded into the oxtail itself. It's not just a sauce, but it's like really been sitting, sweating in that fucking juice, in that juice sauna. And this oxtail, I would say, was a 9 out of 10, 9 oxtails out of 10. I thought the grits were really, really good. They were bathed in this oxtail jus, but jus. Yeah, it was really, really good. What's the next? The pork shank. But the pork shank, I would give 10 pork shanks out of 10. 10 piggies out of 10. I mean, I know that sounds crazy because people are like, oh shit, like, can pork be that good? Whatever. It kind of looked mid in the picture. Well, you had to be there. I mean, the pork was.
Did it look mid in the picture?
I don't know.
Pork
I don't know.
I've
People
ever
hate.
seen,
People on the internet hate. But it was the best pork that I've ever eaten. Like, there was this like
even
sweet,
better than like
the barbecue.
Yeah.
You say chassis? Yeah. What?
Okay. Yeah, I don't like Tassie that much.
That was crazy that you said that. No, it was so good. Like,
Just trying to play devil's advocate.
fall off the bone pork shank, right? It was super, super tender, but on top there was this sweet, I forgot what they called the sauce, but it was like a very light but sweet glaze. But the inside, it was savory, so it's kind of sweet and savory flavor profile. But the pork shank was served over this like salad. It wasn't a salad because there was no lettuce or any leaves and stuff like that, but it was a salad as in a mixture. So there were these sweet cherry tomatoes. What else was in there? Peas, garlic, whole cloves of garlic, bacon, and it was kind of in this like sweet light vinaigrette. And I don't know, it just doesn't sound that good even as I'm describing it, but altogether it was very, very good. And there were these like rice puff sort of things sprinkled on top of the pork shank, which that sounds kind of strange, but it gave it a little bit more texture. It was just an exceptional dish. I'm glad that we chose that because we were about to get the
fish fry.
That's right.
The catfish fry.
The catfish fry, yeah.
Which probably would have also been very good.
Probably, yeah. But our waiter recommended the pork shank, so we went
Even
with that.
though he had not tried it, which
Yeah.
I thought was interesting.
Yeah, he said, I would go with the pork shank because it's a more unique item. And yeah, I'm glad that we did that. It was so good. So good. So, I mean, the two mains that we got, real strong. We got 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. And then for our two sides, we'll start with the collard greens. The collard greens, I was really hot on them at first. They were really good, but I think you couldn't have too much of those because it was
over here, this is cool.
way too bitter. I think that's a Houston. Oh, Texas Pipe and Supply.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so the braised collard greens end up being a little bit too bitter for me. I think after I had a bunch, it was still good. I like collard greens when they're bitter, but I guess maybe I'd prefer that they were a little bit more sour, too. I would say the collard greens for me were like, man, it started off as like a 7.5 out of 10, but I think over the course of the bowl, got lower. So it's 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10 maybe. And then the last but not least, the cornbread. So the cornbread, let me tell you, the cornbread, I mean, you already knew it was gonna be good because it came out in this
A
cast iron skillet, and it's baked in there. It's a perfect size for the cornbread. So the cornbread came in this cute little, I don't know, 4-inch skillet, and it was baked all the way to the top. But right in the middle of the cornbread, as you saw in the video, there was a big block of butter, right? And you know, Janet was probably really happy to see the butter, but for me, it's, you know, I eat around the butter.
What's the problem with butter? What's everyone's problem with butter these days? Seems like nobody likes butter these days.
So the cornbread itself, I think on first bite it was already really good, but when the honey came out, when our waiter gave us the honey, that was next level. I mean, what else is there to say?
There is nothing to say.
What would you rate the cornbread?
Okay, personally, I thought it was good, but not great, because I was eating like the outside pieces. I didn't get like the really soft inside pieces. You know what I mean?
Why not?
I don't know, because I thought I was gonna end up eating the whole thing anyway, so I was just like, I'll start out here.
And then you got too full.
Yeah, and then I got too full, as I always do. I got pretty full, like probably halfway through the meal, and I'm still recovering.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a great meal, right?
Yes.
Wait, so what would you rate the cornbread?
I'd say when it was fresh, like 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Very solid.
Yeah, just solid, what I would expect from a restaurant in the South.
One small thing, I guess. The waiter came by, asked us what occasion we're celebrating. I said, you know, we got engaged.
Uh-huh.
I thought he was gonna bring us a treat, and he didn't.
I think he forgot. Yeah, but that's okay, because everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so in total we spent like $130. The Lucille's is not cheap. I mean, it's a little bit on the higher end for sure. Southern food, I think in general, especially when you get something like oxtail, it's already pretty expensive, but you know, they take it up a notch.
Yeah, I feel like it was not like one of those hole in the wall restaurants. It was like
No, it's a restaurant.
It's like a date restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, you go there, like the couple next to us were there for their anniversary.
Yep, their 33-year anniversary.
Uh-huh.
Sweet couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good spot if you're ever in the Houston restaurant. Houston.
If you're ever in a Houston restaurant, hope it's Lucille's.
If you're ever in Houston looking for some Southern food, you're looking for some oxtail or something, I recommend Lucille's. Fire. We're at the Breakfast Club in Houston. Got some wings and waffle. Waffle and wings. Sweet teas. We got our breakfast right here. French toast combo.